Healing your bowel and body with this unique healing program eliminates viral infections in a way that crutches, diets, supplements, exercise, drugs, massage, chiropractic, acupuncture, etc. cannot do. When I'm talking about viral infections in this video, let me first clarify that I'm mostly referring to things like the common cold, where you've got, congestion and lots of coughing. I'm not referring to more serious autoimmune diseases caused by viruses like Epstein-Barr virus or cytomegalovirus or some of those, or even the herpes virus. If you want information on those, please watch my video on autoimmune diseases and read that part in my book as well. But this one is mostly going to be talking about primarily really just the common cold, if you will. Healing your body with this program eliminates viral infections like the cold because, number one, when you are exposed to a cold virus or germ, that germ does not necessarily cause symptoms unless the environment in your body is right for it to cause them. So like I always say, if you have some flies come flying by your front yard, they don't necessarily stop. They'll stop if there's a lot of trash and dirt and grime outside. Okay, so they feed upon that waste just like the viruses feed upon the waste or uneliminated waste in your body. This program eliminates waste, acids, toxins, if you will, from your body, which eliminates the food, if you will, for those viruses to feed upon. Without the food, they don't survive. This program also heals all of your organs, including the organs of your lymphatic system, which really is your immune system. We call it the immune system. It's really the lymphatic system. But the organs of your lymph system are the ones that are responsible for creating the kind of antiviral compounds, if you will. So like is true of, again, every organ of your body. When you eliminate acids from your system, every organ heals. That does not happen with crutches. That does not happen with, your diets and your exercise and your vitamins and your chiropractic. It does happen when you eliminate the acids from your body, as this program does, as this program uniquely does. So that in the future, if you're exposed to that germ, you're okay, you don't get sick. Let me first say one other thing about this, which is that every time you have, say, a cough or stuffy nose, it isn't always caused by a virus. That can also just be a reaction to too much acidity in your body. Making mucus is one way your body protects you against those acids. Coughing is a way your body's trying to expel and eliminate that irritating and dangerous toxin or acid from your system. So you can also have these symptoms of that exposure to the virus, and for the reasons I just mentioned, this program eliminates those as well. Healing your bowel with this program entails rebuilding all the bacteria within it, the good bacteria, creating a very large, potent, strong, healthy bacterial environment. One of the most important jobs of which is to eliminate the acids from your body, the acids that otherwise trigger that congestion, the mucus, the coughing, and otherwise which create the environment that is conducive to those germs living in your body. It is important, before I move on, that you know that there's a big difference between viral and bacterial infections as well. So please watch my video on bacterial infections. If you try to treat a viral infection with the crutches for a bacterial infection or vice versa, it will not work. There are different crutches for a bacterial infection versus a viral one. For a viral infection, the crutches that will help eliminate that infection are the body bentonite and my calcium citrate. Bentonite soaks up the acids and eliminates them from your body. It soaks up the acids that otherwise trigger those symptoms and otherwise feed that virus. Calcium citrate, of course, does not eliminate the acids, but it buffers them. And by buffering them, we're still, in a sense, it's like we're spraying the trash with perfume. So the flies come by and they don't like the pretty smelling trash. They only like the dirty, stinky, rotten trash. And so we haven't eliminated the trash with the calcium like you have with the bentonite, but we've still changed the environment, the pH environment, so that that virus doesn't stick around. We've also changed that pH environment so it no longer causes the body to react violently with, again, a bad cough or the production of excess mucus. Okay? But it says next to calcium quicker. What I mean by that is if you have a cold and take bentonite, it could take a good 12, 24 hours for that to really get down into your system and start eliminating the acids from you. If you want to feel better faster, something like calcium will get into your system within maybe an hour or two and has the potential to quickly reduce those symptoms. Obviously the bentonite's superior in that it's addressing more the cause rather than treating the symptom, but it is nice to have something to treat that symptom while you're waiting to eliminate those acids with the bentonite. As far as the misunderstandings about viral infections, there are many. I just mentioned take the right crutch. So as I said before, make sure if it's a viral or bacterial infection, you take the right one. If you're not sure which one it is, I've tried very hard to clarify that in both my books, especially my second book, Unique Healing 2. All right? I also want to mention, again, there's many misunderstandings, but one I do want to mention too is that what a lot of times people say is that, well, I have cancer, but other than that, I'm really healthy because I never get sick. And getting sick is usually defined as they never get a cold. I talk about this concept in both my books, especially in my first book, Unique Healing. Let me warn you, I was deadly ill at age 22. Deathly ill. And for 15 years before that massive illness, I never got a cold either. The point is, the absence of a cold does not mean you're healthy. That does not mean you're healthy. Lots of people with cancer, heart attacks, etc. have not had a cold for a while. It's a hard concept to explain, and I don't want to spend the whole video doing it, but more so just don't make the dangerous mistake of assuming you've got the strong, healthy immune system simply because you never get a cold. That is not the safe way to define your health. Read chapter 2 in my first book for an accurate, safe way to define a healthy body. Last but not least, I also want to say that, look, there are tons of products out there. You've probably taken many and been sold many that are called immune boosters. It's a wonderful thought and idea that you can just easily pop a couple pills and you've fixed your immune system. Remember that these vitamins, these herbs, are crutches. Okay, just because you take something and feel better does not mean you have a healthier immune system. You do not. You've simply treated the symptom. Just because your symptom goes away means the symptom went away. Okay, just because my house is drier doesn't mean I fixed all the holes in the roof. It means I put a tarp on the roof. Big difference. Big difference. These products do not actually heal your immune system as this one does. Healing a system takes time. It cannot happen overnight. Anyway, I hope that is helpful. I hope you make it through the winter without many colds. And if you do find yourself with one, come to this information. Again, also reference my books, Unique Healing, Unique Healing 2. For more information, you can also visit my website at www.uniquehealing.com. I hope that was helpful.